Good morning. This is the first time I've ever tried making salsa with Mrs.Wages. So I just washed the tomatoes and I thought I'd bring you along. I don't know what's going to happen, so we'll see together. Okay, the water's all hot, so I'm going over here to the stove and put it on, and I'm going to let it scald for 3 minutes. Then I'll be taking it out and putting it in ice water. Okay, the tomatoes are in the ice water and we'll let them sit for a few minutes and then we'll get started. Oh, okay, folks. It says once I scald it, dip it into cold water, which I've done. And then what you want to do, you should get 10 cups of chopped tomatoes and you want to core them. And it says, if using canned tomatoes, do not drain the liquid. Well, we're using fresh tomatoes. So then we're going to combine white distilled vinegar and Mrs.Wages envelope, which is right here. I've never used this before. This is a new for me. And we need a half a cup of cider vinegar, or it says white distilled vinegar or cider. All right, so let's get started. I'll show you a little bit how I core. Let me get the tomatoes here. Those are the tomatoes all scalded up. And we're going to take one just like this. I'm going to core this out. Everything will be left for the chickens to eat. Be just like this. I'm going to take the skin off. Just like this. Chickens will really, really enjoy this. Just like that. I'm gonna put, let me find the bag here for the chickens, and they will definitely enjoy it. So let me show you here. It says to chop it, so that's what I'm going to do. Right here. I'm just gonna chop this up. And we need 12 cups. Not a problem. All right, this here's a 4 cup that I'm using, so I will bring you back. Okay, folks, I've got the 10 cups of tomatoes all chopped. Excuse me. Allie, I even got some of the Samaranos, I think, Italian tomatoes in here. I've got a variety of tomatoes. I've already got the seasoning packet of Mrs.Wages, and a half a cup of white vinegar in the kettle over there. So we're going to put this all together and boil it. And then once it comes to a boil, we're going to simmer for 10 minutes. Okay, folks, if you could only smell all these wonderful seasonings that's in here with the vinegar. How do you guys like my spoon? It's the spanking spoon. And here is the tomatoes getting ready to go in now. Okay, folks, I got everything in there. The herbs, look at that. Doesn't that look wonderful? And this has to come to a boil. Then I'm going to simmer it for 10 minutes. And it says you can can it, freeze it, or put it in the refrigerator up to a week. You know me, folks. I never know what I'm going to do. Like I always say, you never know. And at this point, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'll bring you back after it boils and after it simmers, and I'll show you what it looks like. And we'll find out what I'm doing. Okay, I've decided to can them in pint size. And it says you need to leave a half space on your canning jars. I just got this new funnel. I just want to show you right here the different increments. Can you see that? So a half would be right here. So when you put this on a jar and you look at it, half is right there. So it's going to be about right there when you're filling it on the fill line. Okay, so I'll bring you back. Okay folks, I just wanted to show you right here is the salsa. It looks really yummy. And the jars are wicked hot. And I've got my lids already in the hot water here. And I got my lids and my jar covers here. So I'll bring you back when I'm all ready. Okay folks, I'll show you a couple how I do it. Gonna take the salsa here. Gonna put it right in the can like this, like in the jar. Oh, it smells really good. This will be good for the holidays, and I may end up gifting this. I usually gift most everything I have. So I'm a giver. Oh, yum. Almost there. I don't know if I like this new canning funnel, because I have a hard time. I know it says what to do, but I'm from the old school. And the old school says, let's go use my Grammies. So I'm not quite sure, but I think I got it. So that's the most important thing. So I'm going to show you. Then I'm going to take this right here. This is to pick up my lids. It's got a magnetic on the bottom. And before we do that, this is the salsa. We're going to take it and go like this and make sure there's no bubbles bubbling. Then, what did I do? I've got everything organized here. We're going to take a paper towel or napkin, and we're going to go right around just like this, because we don't want anything on the jar top, because the lid will not seal if you have anything on it. So then next we're going to take a lid. We're going to put it down over like that. Then we're going to put a cover and we're going to screw it on. And like I say, everybody's finger tight. This is my finger tight. Then I'm going to come back and let it go. Finger tight and come back and let it go just a little, just like that. So I'm going to fill the rest of these and I'll bring you back. Okay, I got 5 pints and I had just a little bit left over right here, and I am going to save that and use it this week on some nacho chips. So I'll bring you back when we're all done. Okay, my salsa just came out now, and I have a pair of grippers. I use the grippers this way, I use the grippers that way. Whoops, we just had a popping going on. Some people say you gotta use them this way, some people say you gotta use them that way. Well, you know what? I use them both ways. Hey, doesn't matter to me. Okay, so we're gonna take it out, and I'd like to show you. That's what it looks like. Looks some yummy. Now, it's not supposed to be disturbed for about 24 hours. So it'll get set on my counter here, and it will not get disturbed. So if you like this video, please give me thumbs up, because YouTube recognizes that. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And hit that bell. And you can always find me on Pinterest, Instagram, and Facebook. And like I always say, you never know what's going to be on my videos, and that's the truth. You never know. So have a great day. God bless.